Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing another of my full face makeup recreations following someone else's routine. I've done several people in the past if you want to go check out those videos. However, today I'm doing ALIX EARL'S. She is blowing up on TikTok and her videos keep popping up on my TikTok, which I recently started posting. So if you are not following me on TikTok, definitely go check me out there. She's been popping up and she's always doing get ready with me's. I have pretty much all the products that she uses. I had to go out and buy a couple, but I have everything here and I wanted to try out her routine because everyone's doing that as well over on TikTok. So I thought I'd bring it over here. If you don't know who she is, I didn't know probably a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. I really do enjoy her videos, how much she shares, how open she is, and just learning from other people and the techniques and tricks that they do for their makeup is always something that I'm interested in. I love following other people's routines. That started this whole video. Thank you guys so much for clicking on this video, for spending some time with me today. If you have not already, I would absolutely love for you to subscribe to my channel by hitting the red subscribe button, the bell if you want to be notified of all my future videos, and let's jump into this ALIX EARL'S makeup routine. This was so hard to get a hold of. It's the Drunk Elephant De-Bronzy Anti-Pollution Sunshine Drops, and this has been on my radar for a while. And I keep seeing people use it. I had no idea that it was ALIX EARL'S who was making it popular. I've been really enjoying it, and I have been mixing it in with the Glow Recipe Niacinamide Dewdrops. However, she uses Charlotte Tilbury's Magic Cream. I have not tried this combination before. I love Magic Cream though. I used to use it all the time, but I've been using other things, as I said. Really love my Bobbi Brown, trying to use that up. But this is good because it moisturizes your face but acts as a primer. So she doesn't use a traditional primer. She just puts a little bit of this cream on the back of her hand and then mixes in the sunshine drops. I'm going to do the same. Magic Cream always smells like sunscreen to me. It doesn't say it has it, but I think on the ingredients maybe. I'll have to look into it. This is just going to add bronze base and prime my skin. I do like this combination. It feels really hydrating, and I forgot actually how heavy the Magic Cream feels on the skin. So I'm just gonna give this a little bit to soak into my skin. I personally would still stick with the niacinamide to mix this just because it's a little bit thinner, has a little bit more glow, and it works really nicely underneath makeup. If you've ever tried the Glow Recipe, still a huge fan of this though. I'll definitely be doing this combination again. It looks good. My skin feels and looks good, just it's already starting to sink in. Maybe my skin is more hydrated than I thought. Then for foundation, she uses a Tom Ford stick foundation. She used to use NARS Sheer Glow. I deep dove into this, okay? And then recently it's been Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk I've been seeing. For Luminous Silk, I do have two shades. I have 7.8 and 5.75. Going to probably have to mix these two because this is gonna be too light and this is too dark. She uses a big kabuki brush. I believe it's from Tarte. I'm just gonna use my BK Beauty. Might have to go in with something more precise so I don't mess up my brows. I had to do my brows first. I know she does it kind of at the end, but my brow products just don't stick to my skin if I were to put on all that product first. That should be good. And then she just slaps this on. I have to put a little bit on my eyelids because you can see like all the veins. Foundation is on. I love how natural and skin-like that Luminous Silk is. It's actually one of my most repurchased foundations. I have two shades. And I love how this wears on the skin. This also never looks too cakey. You can apply so many pumps of this and it's just always gonna look skin-like. There's something really special about the formula. Really nice and even coverage. My skin still looks like my skin. Next we're gonna do contour. Sometimes she does concealer, then contour, just depending on the video. I went out and picked up the one drugstore shade that she uses. It's the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. I don't know why there's this white stuff on this. All the ones at my store were covered in this like paint or something. I tried getting it off. It has like sparkles in it. I don't know what it could be. It was sealed though, so I washed it or tried to. She uses the shade 60 in Cocoa, and she also uses the Charlotte Tilbury Contour one. So I wanted to go pick this up even though I have this just to test it for my nose because she does her nose contour differently, and I thought the wand on this would kind of be perfect for nose contour. So I'm gonna go ahead and use the Charlotte Tilbury for the perimeter of my face like she does, and then I'm just going to use the Maybelline on the nose, but she doesn't use both. She usually just picks one or the other and then blend it out. I never use this because I find this color doesn't look that good on me. I know it's supposed to do a contour effect. She kind of uses it as a bronzer, but in the contour places. But I definitely need some bronze over this. So this is good kind of as a base, I guess. But the color for me, I never reach for this. Just the color is a little off. So I'm hoping that this color is good. And she does contour on the sides of her nose, just at the bottom. And I kind of wanted to try that because it looks really good on her. I love how she contours her nose. And then we're going to try and blend this out. Oh no. This is really dark. How does she get such a little amount? Well, that's pigmented. Nothing a foundation brush can't fix though. I think if I would have stuck with this color all over my face, that this would look better with my complexion. Just going to kind of blend this out, the Charlotte Tilbury. I'm actually a fan of the Maybelline color better. Let's just use a little bit of this. She doesn't use both, but this color definitely is better for my complexion. That Maybelline is pigmented. I'm just taking a little bit of my foundation and just blending that in. Once powder is on, I think this will look better for me. Love the Maybelline. I'm so happy I went ahead and picked that up last night. It was kind of a spur of the moment decision to do that because otherwise I don't like the color of this. If anyone's the same, maybe I should try the deeper one. I'm not sure. It's just tonally, it just seems a little off on my skin tone. Next, we're moving on to concealer. She tends to use these two concealers, either Tarte Shape Tape or the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. I'm going to go ahead and use the Tarte Shape Tape. She uses it almost like she does her contour. So she does the sides of her nose, some under her eye, and then around the nose sometimes, smile lines, chin. I'm not doing my chin. So we're going to go ahead and just blend that out with a sponge like she does. It just helps contour the nose more. Next, she sets everything in place. She does along the sides of her nose with powder. She uses the Huda Beauty in Pound Cake. I have a little sample. I've gone through a whole one of these before though, so I need to pick up a new one. But I figure no point, I already have some here to use up. And then like me, she uses these triangle puffs from Amazon, which are amazing for baking, which she does do. And she leaves this on while she does highlight and other steps of her routine. I don't typically bake, I have dry under eyes, but we're gonna do it for the sake of the video. Then for highlight, she uses a small brush and the shade Tickle from Benefit. It's a really pretty rose gold shade. She does the exclamation point. So tip of the nose and then down at the bridge. For eyes, she just takes Hoola bronzer, throws that in the crease. She also does this as her bronzer on the face. So just going to pop that in the crease. She does do her mascara first a lot before doing eyeliner or any of that. I usually do it at the end, but she goes pretty heavy with it, and if it gets on her lids, she cleans it up. So I'm just doing the crease work first because I don't think that will get messed up too much, but eyeliner I will finish after I do the mascara portion. She's doing her white eyeliner here first, but her mascara is already on. So I'm going to do the mascara, and she gets right close to her lash line, pretty much pinching the skin, and you want tweezers that don't touch on the end. Tweezers. Oh, don't use those. You want eyelash curlers that don't touch at the end. I honestly don't spend a lot of time curling my lashes. I don't even know if it does anything when I do it, but yeah, this kind of hurts. Those lashes are definitely lifted more than I usually get. Okay. That eye worked way better, and I got right at pinching my skin like she does. It did work. Like, this eye is way better than this one. It's hard for me to actually do that to my eye. Lashes are finely curled. That was probably the hardest step for me because I don't typically do them like that. ALIX uses Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, but in the waterproof version. If your eyelashes have a hard time holding a curl, she recommends that. Mine don't. However, I do find with the Too Faced mascara, it sometimes transfers underneath my eyes. Does anyone else have that issue? I realize waterproof would definitely probably solve that, but let me know, because a lot of people love this mascara. Getting this on my eyelid, just really going in there. And then she uses Benefit Roller Lash, which has this scoop wand. It's one of those plastic ones. I have the Tower 28, which I love, so I figured, you know what, that would probably work for the lashes, but she does use Benefit. Trying to make my lashes lash. I just don't have her lashes, but they do definitely look very full. And I think it's because of her eyelash trick. I definitely want to try that with my favorite mascaras. I feel like I've never curled my eyelashes before, just from how curly they look right now. Like, truly, that made a huge, huge difference. Have I been doing it wrong all these years? It really got the base of the lashes, which makes it have that lifted look. Those are the lashes done. Granted, it is all over my eyes, but that happens to her. I'm going to take a little bit of makeup remover and remove that. It's too much to just flake off, I feel. I definitely need to get a Q-tip. Taking a little bit of my bronzer. I'm gonna do a wing. I think she uses a darker brown and has the Tarte palette. Then her signature white eyeliner on the waterline. She does use a thinner product from NYX, a thinner pencil. I'm just using the jumbo pencil in Milk. It will serve the purpose. I pray she does mascara on her lower lashes because right now, no. She doesn't show up, but it does look like there's a little bit of brown underneath that, and also her mascara. I'm just gonna take the same brown and run it underneath that white. This should help balance it. So why is it that I hardly ever have to brush away my bake? Because my skin literally absorbs it, especially on this side. What's going on? Still not brushing off the bake. We're going to go in with our bronzer. She still uses Hoola for her bronzer, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. Hoola is a color that I normally just contour with. Hopefully this isn't like the Charlotte Tilbury. Probably my favorite part, and the thing that I have actually been using so much since thinking of doing this video, is the Rare Beauty Blush in Hope. This was also really hard to get a hold of, and I have a bunch of other Rare Beauty blushes. I didn't have this one though, and I love the color. It's like a softer, happy blush. So she usually does a couple dots and then blends this out. So her bake stays on till the end. Mine is like half off, but that's okay. Should we reinforce this? So it's just her nose that kind of stays till the end. I love that blush though. It is so pretty. I'm so happy I got my hands on that. That has been my favorite thing from her whole routine. Now I'm going to use one of the Charlotte Tilbury Lip Cheat lip liners. She uses the shade Love Trap. Tried looking on Sephora Canada. They don't have that shade, but I saw that if I could mix Foxy Brown and Iconic Nude, it can kind of get that peachy brown that she uses. So I'm going to try my best just to replicate it with the same formula. So I looked at color swatches and I figured this should work. I'm going to start with Iconic Nude first and then add a little bit of Foxy Brown. Lips, it's always changing. She has Fenty Gloss Bomb. She has a Tarte lip product. I didn't like those only because the clicker on it broke on me. Saw her recently using this, which you guys know I love, so I wanted to use this. It's from Givenchy. It's the Rose Perfecto Liquid Balm in 001. This color will be perfect to finish off. And I have seen her use it. Now can finally sweep off the bake. And this is where it's gonna get a little dicey for me. Or could. She often does freckles on the sides of her nose. I have yet to figure out how to make this look natural on me. I've tried many times, I just never do it. If you guys have any tips, I'd love to know. She puts it directly on her skin. I'm going to put it on my finger and then just dab it, because otherwise it just looks like smudged makeup. I honestly cannot figure this out. I'm using the Freck Longwear Freckle Makeup, which I believe she does use as well. And I'm just going to start putting this on the sides of my nose like she does. That didn't turn out too bad. Then she also occasionally puts that Tickle highlight in the inner corner. I feel like would complete the look. I'm just not used to white eyeliner on my waterline, so I just want to add a little bit of that highlight in the inner corner of my eye. Looking at her overall look, she did have a little bit more intense of an eyeliner, so I'm going to just deepen that with just a dark brown shade that I have laying around, the darkest one in the Patrick Ta palette, just to make it more similar to her look. She doesn't set her makeup at all, and I've never seen her set it, I don't think, which is surprising to me. So we're just gonna leave it like this, come back, gonna try and style my hair with the Dyson, and I will show you guys the finished look. So here is the completed ALIX EARL makeup routine, obviously different than what I typically do. I think it looks stunning on her. She knows what she's doing. I found a bunch of new products that I'm definitely going to be incorporating into my routine in the future. I fell in love with the Maybelline concealer for contour. I think the color is perfect. I already love this lip product, and the Hope shade from Rare Beauty is the star of the show, I feel. I think that just brightens up the whole face. I love the color of it. And I forgot how much I love the Huda Beauty powder in Pound Cake. I've used the whole one but never repurchased it and just had this little one, but I think I need to repurchase it soon. So I hope you guys enjoyed me recreating her look. If only I had her eyelashes, I think I would love this look even more. I just feel like with me, I'm not used to white eyeliner, and I feel like it's a little bottom heavy for me. If I had some false lashes on, I would totally rock this look. Would you try this routine? Would you pick up any of these products? Are you interested in any of this makeup? Let me know in the comment section below. I'd love to know if you were influenced as well, because I kept seeing videos and I just love trying people's routines. You know, that's one of my favorite things to do on my channel, is to film someone's routine, especially with all the products that they use. And I always come up with new things that I can incorporate into my own routine that I take from someone else's that I really like. And it just makes my own makeup better when I go to do it next time. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you found something helpful, learned something new, picked up a new product that you want to check out in this video, or just were overall entertained to see. If you have not already, I would absolutely love for you to subscribe to my channel by hitting the red subscribe button, the bell if you want to be notified of all my future videos, and if you haven't already, definitely subscribe to my TikTok. I'm trying to post more. That's what I'm trying to do in 2023, is post more on there. I didn't really do too much last year, honestly, but that is the goal. I've already posted a couple times this week, so go check it out. It is just Makeup by Cheryl, easy to find over on TikTok. Have a great day, and I will see you guys in my next video.